Number 6. Lily. Lily had been working at O'Malley's bar for just over a year. It was a small, dimly lit establishment tucked away in a forgotten corner of town where regulars outnumbered newcomers, and the stories were as strong as the whiskey served. On most nights, she kept herself busy pouring drinks, wiping down the bar, and listening to the locals' tales of faded glory. But tonight was different. The bar was closed for the evening, and Lily was the only one left to finish the closing duties. O'Malley, the owner, had asked her to clean out the basement, a task she had been avoiding since she first started working there. The basement was a place of legend among the staff, a place where old, dusty memories lingered and where the air felt thick with something unnamed. With a heavy sigh, Lily grabbed a flashlight and headed down the creaky wooden stairs that led into the darkness below. The air was musty, and the light from her flashlight flickered as if it was uncertain about revealing the secrets hidden in the shadows. Old crates, broken chairs, and forgotten relics from the bar's past cluttered the space, creating a maze of deepest that that seemed to whisper as she moved past. As she cleared out a corner, pushing aside a stack of rotting boxes, she stumbled upon something unexpected. A wooden box, ornate and covered in dust, tucked away beneath a pile of forgotten bar paraphernalia. Curiosity piqued. Lily set the flashlight down and opened the box. Inside lay a Ouija board, the letters and numbers faded with age, but still legible. The planchet, smooth and cold, rested on top. A shiver ran down Lily's spine as she gazed at it. She had heard of these things, stories of people trying to communicate with spirits, of the board being a gateway to another world. But she had never believed in such nonsense. It was just a game, after all. But tonight, alone in the basement, with the air filling thick and the silence pressing in, Lily felt a strange compulsion. She sat down on the cold concrete floor, placed the board in front of her, and positioned the planchet in the center. She hesitated for a moment, then, with a deep breath, placed her fingers lightly on the planchet. "Is anyone here?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. For a moment, nothing happened. The basement remained silent. The only sound, the faint hum of the bar's refrigerator upstairs. But then, slowly, the planchet began to move. At first, Lily thought it was just her imagination, or perhaps her fingers trembling. But as the planchet glided over the board, spelling out Y-E-S, she felt her heart skip a beat. "Who are you?" she asked, trying to keep her voice steady, even as a sense of unease crept over her. The planchet moved again, faster this time, spelling out D-E-M-O-N. Lily's blood ran cold. She tried to pull her hands away, but they wouldn't move, as if they were glued to the planchette. Her breath quickened, panic rising in her chest. "I don't want to play anymore," she said, her voice trembling. The planchette moved rapidly now, spelling out TOOLATE. Suddenly, the basement seemed to close in around her. The walls seemed to pulse with a dark energy, and the shadows grew deeper, more menacing. The air became stifling, choking her. A low, guttural voice echoed in her mind, a voice not her own. "You invited me in," it whispered, each word wrapping around her like a snake. "Now I'm here to stay." Lily tried to scream, but no sound came out. Her vision blurred, the world around her spinning as if she were being pulled into a vortex. She felt something cold and malevolent seep into her, filling every corner of her being with a darkness. Her thoughts, her memories, her very essence seemed to be slipping away, replaced by something ancient, something evil. The last thing she remembered before everything went black was the feeling of the planchette burning into her skin, branding her with the darkness that had claimed her. When Lily woke, she was no longer in the basement. She was back behind the bar. But something was different. The world seemed sharper. The colors were more vivid. The sounds were more intense. She felt powerful, more alive than she had ever felt before. But beneath that power, there was a hunger, a deep, insatiable hunger for chaos, for destruction. She smiled, but it wasn't her smile. It was the smile of something else, something that now lived inside her. O'Malley's bar would never be the same, and neither would Lily. And that is the end of the story of Lily from the book The Demon's Narcissist, short stories by Larry Koch. This book is available on Amazon. I love you all. Bye.